Hi guys, and welcome to Deku Tarot. This is Helen, and I'm going to be doing the reading for all signs for today's moon in Capricorn, the full moon in Capricorn today on Thursday, June 28th. Going to be a tarot reading. So the signs that really need to watch out today for being the most affected by the full moon are going to be Libra. What was the other ones? Libra, Aries. Obviously Capricorn. What am I thinking? I was like, what's the other one? What's the other one? What's the name of the moon? Capricorn. So you guys are going to be the most affected by it. It's going to really, I think, bring forth a lot of sudden changes in career aspects. There are different changes in work and your career habits. And it could be a totally new career cropping up for a lot of you. Could be all kinds of things. So, yeah. A lot of big changes today, a lot of emotions, I'm an empath, obviously, and I've been feeling extremely emotional and off for over a week now. I've been sleeping through the night, and I don't think I've slept through, wholly through a night in so long. So I want to know if a lot of you guys are feeling that way too, because I have a lot of insomnia, and especially the moon really affects it. So let's see. Okay. All signs today's full moon in Capricorn. So yeah, a lot of you guys, if you're empaths, could be feeling a little bit weepy today. I know I am. I already almost cried today, and I was like, what? There's no reason. A lot of different emotions today. Here, let me move these guys over here. And today I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck, which is just classic, and I just feel it's right for today with the full moon. Wow, first thing we get is the Nine of Cups. Holy mother. Okay, earlier I actually did, when I wake up, I like to do a reading for myself, just for the day to see energies, events, etc. And guidance from the universe, and the first thing I got was the moon, so I was kind of hoping that way to transfer over here, but we'll see. Oh, wow, the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are creative masterminds. Made the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Wow, this is confusing feelings. The High Priestess, and then the Four of Wands. What the heck? Okay, so we might need some clarifiers here, but what I'm getting so far here is with the Nine of Cups. That's, you're feeling like you're on top of the world. So maybe you're going to start the day off with kind of a victorious feeling. You're going to wake up feeling like powerful, empowered, and like you can accomplish your dreams. These are the dreams and things that you want most and that you've been working towards. The Nine of Cups is your dreams, your most wanted desire, what you want the most coming to fruition, and you feeling like, I've got it all. Like, wow, I did it. Do you see all my 9 cups here? I filled those all. Now I'm going to drink them all. But he's feeling great, and you guys are going to be feeling awesome, and I think it has a lot to do with a creative approach to something, or a different, idea. Something that you put forward that was, a little bit more creative, or something that was communication. You put something out to somebody. I know that's so vague, but you put something out there and it was received really well, not just by the universe, but by people, and they were just like, wow, that's really creative and interesting. And you came forward, you suddenly had this idea, or you're coming up with this idea right now. And I think for some of you, it's going to be, you're coming up with this right now, and today's going to be kind of a breakthrough day for figuring out solutions to financial problems, to work problems, to if you're in a creative job, say you're an artist, you're going to find some new way to sell your work or to make it to be profitable. You're going to find new solutions, new creative solutions, and especially so if you're in a creative job today, or like an empath or metaphysical work, like a tarot reading, etc. You're going to find a new way to conquer this. Maybe you've been in this rut for a while. You're like, I don't have any money. I feel like a freaking homeless person. Nothing is working out. And I feel like this is being down. This is being extremely down. And having the world kind of kind of shit on you. And you're going to be working forward through it. And with this, you're going to be able to battle through this and this anxiety of moving forward. Oh my God, why did it just turn red like that? That was so freaky. Sorry, my camera is terrible. I'm working on getting a new one, guys. So the Four of Swords here with the Five of Pentacles, I'm going to say this is a lot of fear and anxiety, a lot of your internal thoughts coming out, or like building up and being like, it's kind of like you want to move forward and you can't, and you don't know what to do, and now you're just starting to feel shitty about yourself and be like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, what am I doing wrong? Like, you're just going to be in this loop. And because of this, though, because if you like really look inside today, so maybe meditate if you can't think of an idea to get out of this situation. Talk to somebody whose advice would be great in the situation. Maybe somebody in the same field as you who's more mature and knows, you know, the how-tos of it, and, you know, somebody that would be more versed in the subject than you and maybe help you figure out a solution to your problems. So you could be talking to somebody, or you could be listening to maybe like a tarot reader or somebody that is going to help you through it, but they could be the one that kind of unlocks you, or like has a little idea, like says something that triggers like an idea in your head to be like, knock, knock, knock. Why didn't we think of this before? This is a solution for all of this. See, and I think it has a lot to do with, yeah, looking inside, the High Priestess. I think you have to reconcile two things in your life here. You have to find a creative solution to bring them together and to make something profitable out of it. So stop feeling negative and turn that negativity into a positive, you know, feel positively about the future and what's coming in and the ideas that you have. And so maybe I think this is also like you have this idea. Sorry, this is just, again, like, tarot readers, such as an empath, such as myself, intuitives, we're like a channel for, like, it's like a radio. It's like I'm just saying exactly what's coming in right now, so it's gonna be kind of crazy. But this is, I think this is, you had this idea and you fell on top of the world and you're like, there's no way this isn't gonna work, and now you've been like really frustrated and waiting because you haven't gotten anything back about it. You've been like, what the hell? Like, so if this is a job interview or a relationship, you gave somebody, like, and I think for a lot of you it's going to be career, and you put something out there that you're really proud of and that you thought was really creative and interesting, and like there's no way it could fail. Like, there's no way it's going to fail. Like, I already feel like this about this idea. You know, I already feel like I've won. I already feel like this is definitely the best idea. There's no way they're going to turn it down. And then you gave it to them, and you never got anything back, or like I just feel like a lot of you, like, they just never got back to you, and you were like, how could they just never get back to me? I gave them, like, what? I gave them all this work. My resume is amazing. What the hell? Like, I put so much effort into this. I didn't think there was any way I could lose. Got my dolphin mug today. Moving forward through the waters of change. I'm sorry, I'm a little goofy. Moon's got me feeling 10 different types of ways all at once right now. I'm very, very, very affected by the moon. So today is feeling real weird. But yeah, so I think this is you being really frustrated because you wanted to move forward in this. You couldn't move forward in it, and instead you felt like this. And then you get really frustrated. You're like, what the fudge? What the fudge? I want to move forward. What's going on? Like, I've been in this position for so long. Is this a joke? Like, why? Like, this is... I didn't think I was going to be in this position right now. Like, you really didn't expect, like, this period to happen, and it's happened. And you're like, how the hell do I get out of this? And I think that's going to be for a lot of earth signs, honestly. It's going to be an issue, so probably you Capricorns are experiencing this. Tauruses, I'm feeling a lot, too. But if you look inside... If you take some time out of your day to, like, really look into yourself and, you know, find even more creative solutions, there could be something more there that you really didn't think of. Something that is going to lead, definitely, to that finish line, to that celebration, to winning. So you could win. You could still win at whatever you've been trying to work at. You just have to find a new creative solution to it. And I think that that's going to happen today. And if it hasn't happened today, it either happened yesterday. Like, time is fluid, so it just doesn't have to happen today. But I think for a lot of people, this full moon in Capricorn is going to trigger that. And if it hasn't triggered it today, it's going to within the next few days or within the next week. So I think this is really great. This is going inside and figuring out a way to balance your life at this time. Figure out your life path, figuring out which path is right for you and which one is going to lead you to where you want to be and where you've been trying to get to, which is how you're going to feel when you get that job. I think for a lot of you. So find that creative solution by looking inside today, and you are going to be at the finish line. Woo! Because it's a full moon, I'm going to pull full moon in Capricorn. I want to pull some on career actually before I do love, because it feels, full moon in Capricorn to me feels a lot about like career moving forward. It feels a lot about jobs, about money, about, you know, your drive and having different paths of work and career open up to you. I think it's going to be a lot about that today. But let's see about career for all signs for June 28th, 2018, full moon in Capricorn. I gotta tell you guys, I'm really excited for July. I feel like I heard a lot of great things about things happening for Tauruses and Aries in June, and I gotta say, none of it's happened for me. So let's hope that July is finally what starts to move things forward. And I really think that with the two huge lunar eclipse and the new moon and the supermoon, I think it's going to be really crazy next month. I think there's going to be a lot of crazy movements next month. And I think that we're preparing for it right now. We're starting to open up our eyes and our paths and our hearts to what's coming. So I hope that resonates with you. Ooh, it's good. I just got goosebumps. Ooh, something about that resonated with something. All right. Career. Wow, we get justice. Libras. Knight of Swords. The Fool. Wow, 8 of Wands. Okay. Whew. Holy shit. And I felt like I had to pull this last one. 6 of Cups. What the hell am I saying? Wow, guys, powerful. So I think that I was hitting it on the nose when I was talking about the career stuff. So justice, I think a lot of it has to do with either you're getting justice. That's funny, because that's what it's called. But I think some of you guys are going to be getting justice for what you put out there in the past. Like, you know how I was just talking about there's going to be jobs and stuff from the past that come back and try to, and like are now ready to accept your offer, and are like, you know, you're going to be able to find a new creative solution for something that you really want that you haven't gotten yet. I think that you're going to get justice for it. Finally, the scales are going to be balanced, and you're going to receive just as much as you put in, or at least you're going to receive the contact from them. And it's going to come in real suddenly, or you're going to put it out to them real suddenly. And I think at the heart of this, you're going to get justice. But I think you're going to finally have the fire and the gusto to like rush into this, finish up the work that you need to. And don't rush too fast. It doesn't need to be rushed. So it's funny because there's like the Knight of Swords who's rushing in next to the Fool who's dangerously skipping almost off a cliff. And it looks like he's running to be like, stop, slow down, like don't jump off that cliff, yo. But I mean, this reading right here is filled with energy with the 8 of Wands here. So I think you're going to be filled with energy to communicate what you want and figure out a new way to communicate to somebody. So it's going to set you on a new path. Oh my gosh, why does this thing turn red like that? It's so weird. But yeah, so I think this is going to be you rushing forward into this new path. You're going to have the energy to communicate what you want and how to get there. And I think you're going to be able to just rush in, bring clarity to this situation, be like, this is why I deserve this job. I need this job because I'm amazing at it, and here you go, and XYZ, you know, I did all this work for you. Look at my resume. I don't know, you're going to change something, you're going to want to rush in and show it to them. And because you do, I think you're going to be like, wow, I'm starting out on a new path. I have the energy to move forward. And you're going to be receiving. This is going to be the new start of a journey. So whatever you feel today is going to bring you that justice, especially in career matters, go for it. Work at it. Put all your fire energy and energy into it. Go drink like 7 cups of coffee and get it done. Put it out there. But also, don't rush too fast. Not that this is upside down, so it's saying that rushing in is good. But personally, I think you should, spell check it, let somebody else read it first, before you hit send on anything. Always, give it a couple minutes, think about it. Try to see it from a new perspective. You know, flip it up. If it's an art thing, flip it upside down, right, sideways, walk backwards 10 feet, think about it, leave the room, come back, you know, have a piece of cake, come back, and then send it, you know? Ground yourself before you do anything crazy, because again, it is a full moon, so you want to double check on everything, because, I don't know, they make us act real crazy. And let me tell you, driving today, gonna be crazy. People, when they're driving on a full moon, I swear to God, people go nuts. It's insane. Like, I don't even want to leave the house today. I'm telling you, like, I have to go out in a little bit to ship something, and I really don't want to go, because people in Florida already drive crazy, but when the full moon hits, it's goddamn insane. So this is also, yeah, so you're going to be moving forward, and as soon as you start this, you're going to be getting communication back, and I know it's going to be, you're going to be receiving it back. Again, I don't know why. Every time I get close or I bring the cards close, it turns red. I don't know. But you're going to be receiving some communication back. And it could be, and like, I know it's going to be from somebody that you've tried before, or somebody that you've tried to communicate or work with before. Somebody that you already put out a resume to. Somebody that you didn't think you were going to work with at this point, but you've been really hoping for, and you've been like trying real hard to get these people to communicate back to you. You were right. Whatever your gut feeling on this, it being like meant to be in your life, you were right. It's meant to be, and you guys have some sort of past soul contract. This is the card of soul contracts, of past karmic connections, of, you know, giving and receiving. But to me, I always have seen the Six of Cups, and I was taught when I was learning tarot, and I've always picked up from it, that this is like a soulmate, soul path, like twin flame, karmic type card. Like you have a deep connection with them that maybe you're not even aware of, but you kind of feel. I think that a lot of you kind of feel that this is meant to be, whatever career this is, whatever path it is, whatever person you want to work for, whatever job it is. I'm not saying it's with a company. You could be self-employed and you just really want to do this one project with this person or collaborate with somebody, and they couldn't before, they never got back to you, and you were like, I'm not good enough, it's never going to happen. But you know what? It is. God damn, it is. They're going to communicate right to you, and they're going to give you something back, and they're going to reignite that connection. You're going to be connected once again. So, all right, let me do a quick, I'm going to do like a little quick love one, because I got to start. I've been working on the monthlies for July. I got Aries so far. I got Taurus. I'm going to start putting them out this week. Probably, I mean, now it's the 28th, so I'm going to start probably putting them up today. But, yeah, I'm going to do some monthly love readings for the signs by element, with like little mini love readings as well as in the monthlies. But I wanted to go in depth in it because there's so much movement this month, and I wanted to, you know, give you guys something special. All right, let's see. Love. The Hermit. The Sun, the Sun upside down. Temperance. Three of Wands. And I'm going to stop it there, actually. I feel like I need to stop it there. So the Hermit with the Sun reversed to me is kind of like, you know, you have, you don't let your ego get too out of hand today in a love life situation. Your ego could get the best of you. You might think that, excuse me, you might think that you're too good for somebody, or that you're not good enough for somebody. Either or. What you really need to do is look inside and know that you are worthy of all love, but also you are not better than others. The Hermit to me is kind of going to be like, the Hermit could actually combine, it's the Sun reverse is surrounded by the Hermit and Temperance. So it's patience, it's finding a balance, it's balancing out your ego, because it can be going all over the place today. And I think that, like, you know, you could have a nice day love-wise, but I think it's going to be mostly about, like, finding an inner balance with yourself. And things aren't going to be too changed in that aspect, I think, with love life stuff. But I think you might be looking forward to the future right this time. And you could, if you can balance out your ego, balance out, like, you know, find that balance, find that patience, find a calm in the sea of love and romance, and you're going to be able to see where you want to move from here and where you want things to be. in the future, who the type of person you want to be with. You can focus on that today. Focus on the type of relationships that you want, or focus on the future with your loved one right now, your partner. But I think it's a day of trying to find balance and not letting that ego, not letting all the emotions. Don't get too sensitive today. Putting that out there. Already been there this morning. Don't be so sensitive today, or like try to, but if you have to cry, go cry somewhere. But don't be like, oh, boo-hoo, but like nobody loves me, no one will ever love me. Girl or guy, somebody is going to love you, I'm telling you, because if Jerry Brudos, a serial killer who is obsessed with women's feet and looks like a human toe, can have a wife and kids who stayed with him through the whole thing and still loved him, I'm sure you can too. It's gonna be okay. Like, if you think of all the fucking weirdos and awful people who have significant others, you're gonna be okay, alright? So just look forward to the future, balance yourself, know that you are worthy of love, be your own partner before anybody else. I always say that. Like, you always want to be okay you want to be as okay alone as you are when you're with somebody. You want to be able to still love yourself that same way. You should love yourself even more than that other partner will ever, You have to love yourself first. So balance your ego today, and love will be coming in the future. Let me know if this resonated with you guys in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, please, if you like my videos. I'm going to be having my monthlies up real soon. And if you guys want to book a private reading or interested in any sort of private reading for information on anything, I would love to do it. So message me at dekutarot@gmail.com, or go onto my website, which I'll also link below in the description. And have a great day, guys. Love you all, and this has been really, really wonderful reading with you guys. I absolutely love this. It makes me so happy. I was already reading every day before I started doing these videos, and this just feels so nice to connect with other people. And I really hope that these readings resonate with you guys. And let me know below. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy the moon in Capricorn. Ah!